Okay, there we go. So, oh, Kurt, can you hear the audio? The instrumental background? Should be hearing music. Okay, good, thanks. I need to change that color in those comments. We'll do that right now. That's why we come early. To tweak things. Okay, watch it, folks. The law is here. There we go. And here's the background color. Where's the foreground color? Here. There's the color wheel, but nothing happens. Oh, there it is. It's down in the corner, and I just don't see it. Let's try blue. See how that works. Okay. That's interesting. There, you can see that a little better. Still not great. So, try, if shutdown doesn't work, try restart and see if that works. That's Leanne. Okay, I am faint and the music is loud. Okay, I don't want to blast you guys out here. Does that sound better, Kurt? 1, 2, 3. And Backblaze says something about leaving AWS and going to the cloud. Okay, so AWS is Amazon Web Services. So I'd have to talk to you more in detail about that. I think they're giving you a choice of where they store your backups. Right. So good point. Turning off once a week is good, so that you get diagnostics running that don't normally run. Okay, thanks, Kurt. Kurt, let me know if once we start the program and the music goes away, whether I'm too loud. Why, thanks. Okay. Getting close here, folks. So if you can't hear me, if I'm too loud, if there's any way I can improve the live stream, don't hesitate to let me know, because I can't hear me. I can hear the music, but I can't hear me. And I could plug in another device and listen to me, but then there's a delay sometimes, and that is not conducive to good speech continuity. Confuses the old brain. Okay, who else is out there besides Kurt and Leslie Ann? I know you're there. Who's lurking? Something for Kurt here. Hi, Betty. Good morning. Welcome to GoFor Lunch. I had my lunch. And no, it wasn't tacos because it's Tuesday. Maybe later. I don't make tacos, I only buy tacos. Okay, here we are. Welcome to GoFor Lunch number 12, an even dozen. So we are continuing to meet with you each week, same bat time, same bat station. And let's get started. If you're new here, please type new in the comments so I can get to know you. My name is Roger Harmon with GoFor Technology, where we help your technology work for you instead of the other way around. Hopefully taking out the frustration that may occasionally occur when you're using all this tech stuff. Remember, there is no stupid questions. The only stupid questions are the ones you don't ask. So when you ask a question, it will help you and probably somebody else. So make sure and ask those questions. So this week we're talking about how your iPhone can be a security device. Oh, look, there I am. Hopefully you will carry your iPhone with you every time you leave the house because it can be and should be a security device. So we're going to talk about several ways that can happen, and there is some setup involved. So we're going to go through and how to set that up. So the first part here is the fact that most of us are home alone. And what if something happened to us? Who would know? So there are several apps that we're going to talk about today that let someone know that you need help. Now you've all heard the "help, I've fallen and I can't get up" ad. The problem with that type of system where you wear a pendant or something is that you have to initiate the call for help. So the systems we're going to talk about today are going to actually call for you. In other words, your phone is going to make the call and you don't have to. And the way it works is these apps provide a regular check-in. Of course, all this stuff is adjustable. You can set it the way you want it to work. So the app will automatically send you a notification saying, "Are you okay?" And you say yes, and that's the end of it. You can set that up to happen, like in the morning, once a day. You can have it set up to happen 3 times a day. Whatever schedule you want, you can customize it to your exact needs. But if the notification comes up on your phone and you don't tap on the OK on the app, then things start happening. What happens is the phone starts calling up to three, usually up to three people that you have programmed in the app, and let them know that you did not check in when the phone app asked you to. So not only is the app going to tell your contacts that you didn't check in, it's going to tell them your location. So it works whether you're at home or you're out and about. It'll give your location, which of course is very important. If you need someone to come help, they need to know where to go. So what happened, what got this started here was that one of my clients, we'll call her Susan, found this app called iOn. It's EYEON. iOn. And that's exactly the way the iOn app works. But there's more. You don't have to wait. There's more. Okay? So there's a couple more. Now, this app costs $4.99. It also has the feature that you can put pill reminders in there as well, and those will be separate. So the iOn app sends either a text message or an email message, or both, but the location and it also sends the battery level of your phone only show up in the email notification. So if you look into the App Store like I did for you, you'll find that there's some other apps there that work in a similar way. One is called Home Solo. Home Solo. And the links for all these apps that I'm going to talk about are in the description below, right there. So you can look at that after we're done. Another one is called Care Mind. Also, Home Solo is free. Care Mind works with a Fitbit. So if your person that you're monitoring has a Fitbit, not only will it do these notifications, but it will also track their sleep and their steps and heart rate, so you can see, what's going on with them. Another one is called Elder Check Now. Elder Check Now. And that works with your Apple Watch. So in addition to these other things like your location, it will also show the person's heart rate if they're wearing an Apple Watch. Speaking of Apple Watches have some built-in features that don't require any additional apps. And if you are wearing your Apple Watch and you fall, the Apple Watch will ask you if you're okay. And if you don't respond in 30 seconds, it will contact first responders and emergency contact. So that's maybe a good reason to have an Apple Watch, especially if you live alone. Another app that does something similar is called Snug Safely. Snug, S-N-U-G, Safely. For the basic plan, it's free, and it is set up only to do a one check per day. But it also gives you an inspirational quote to start your day, which could be nice. However, if you want more, you pay more. And for $9.99 a month or $99 a year, you get connected to a dispatch center, a call center. So if you don't respond to your notification, then a dispatcher will call you and try to get you on the phone and see what's going on. And if you don't answer the phone call, then they will check they will notify your emergency contacts that you've already programmed. So I think that would be a nice thing if, say, somebody was living alone and maybe they only had one primary person that they would notify, and that person's on vacation or out of the country. Remember when we used to go out of the country? So there's a use case for that. Excuse me. Didn't hit my mute switch there. Let's try that again. We'll do this right this time. There. You didn't hear me that time. Okay. So those are apps that you can add to your phone to do notifications without you doing anything. You will be able to notify, your phone will notify usually up to 3 people, and then they can come and see what's going on. Now, there's another way of doing this, and that's with your phone by itself. So, we have here an iPhone 6. And what we have done here, why don't we share this screen for this iPhone 6? Now I'm going to back out of here. So, okay, so we're in settings. Okay, you see that? We're in settings. So we scroll down until we find SOS, Emergency SOS. You see it there in the center, right under Touch ID and Passcode. We tap on that. And then, now this is an iPhone 6 Plus, so I'm going to explain that it's different on iPhone 8 and later. So I know that we have some questions here, or maybe those are just comments. Those are comments. Okay, thanks for the comments, guys. And so as you can see here, the arrow is pointing to the power button on the right-hand side of your iPhone. So if you want to summon somebody without making a phone call, because the situation that you're in maybe necessitates that you're not making any noise, you can just reach in your pocket, grab your phone. You could touch the screen to make sure you're on the right side. So if you can touch your screen, say with your thumb while you're holding the phone, you know that you have the phone facing the right way. Then you would move your thumb up to the power button and you would hit it 5 times. So hopefully I'm not going to call the police, but we're going to try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That didn't work. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, maybe I have to turn on auto call. I didn't rehearse this. And auto call does not want to turn on. So I think maybe on this phone I don't have it set up. And but anyway, that's what you do on an iPhone 7 or older. So 7, 6, 5, you would do that. Now on an iPhone 8 or newer, here's what you would do. So, hi, we're back. So, it's basically the same thing. You need to add your emergency contacts, and the way you do that, so we'll go that first here. I have to click in the right place. Okay, there we go. Okay, so to add emergency contacts, you go into your health app. So we're here in the health app, and you go down here. You see where it says emergency contacts right there. Click on the green circle with the white plus to add contacts, and as you can see, you can also give those contacts a title. So could be spouse, brother, sister, father, mother, son, daughter, whatever. Okay, so this link, guess where it is? That's right, it's in the comments below. Okay, so let's get back to the SOS app on your iPhone. So as you can see here, you have three options when you hit that power button on the right. You can turn off the power by sliding this to the right. You can get your medical ID information by sliding that to the right, and you can make that emergency SOS call. That's when you don't have to push the power button because you're not in immediate danger. So let's go down here. So when you call emergency services, as we mentioned, you can press or hold the side button, or you can just drag the slider over, as it shows here, where you see the 3, and it will make the call. And of course, if you do this by accident, you can always cancel it right there. Okay, so again, it's going to share your location. If you start the call, you can hang up by hitting the red circle with the handset icon. And then again, here's how to manage your automatic calls. And this is the screen where you can turn these on. So you need to check there in settings under emergency SOS and make sure those settings are there. So, was this helpful? Yes, it was. Okay. So, let's go back to our camera. And don't forget that subscribing helps out the channel. If we get 100 subscribers, then I get a special custom URL that helps people find the channel, so that would be really nice. Okay, let's see if we have any questions. So Kurt pointed out that the Apple Watch sometimes sends fall alerts too often. So I had that problem when I first got my Apple Watch. So this is last year's Apple Watch, or almost 2 years ago now, Series 4. We're on Series 5 now, and Series 6 will be coming out in the fall, probably. And when I first got it, that was a problem. However, they have fixed it. So I've had my fall alert on for months and months now. And unless I have a real sudden movement, and that didn't do it right there, it's not coming on. So I think, Kurt, that they have fixed that. And oh, really? So Kurt says it came on one day when you were rolling out the trash can and when you were chopping vegetables. Well, it would be nice, I guess, if they could. So I'm wondering, Kurt, if you leave it on, if there isn't some machine learning in there that might figure that out. But when you turn it off, it doesn't. So just a thought. So, so I don't know, Bob, are you asking Kurt if he has a cell plan on his phone, or me? If you're asking me, the answer is no, I don't. So any other questions about making your phone an emergency call device? Oh, me, no. So again, make sure you know how it's there. Know that feature's there, by pressing the power button, which is on both older or newer phones. It's always here in the same place on the right-hand side, right there. So on the newer phone, just so you know, you press both buttons at the same time, and that's how you activate it. So, but again, make sure you read the link from both Apple, and there's another one from iMore that explains it in detail. Okay. Well, if you have any questions after our live stream, feel free to email them. If you have something that you'd like me to cover, certainly email that too. We're always looking for ideas. And one question I have for you, would you be interested in learning a little bit more about home automation and specifically cameras? So I won't even go into how many cameras I have, but that's because I test them. But one application for a camera is to answer that age-old question after you left your house. Did I close the garage door? So a camera in your garage, pointing at the garage door, could be easily accessed with your iPhone, and you would know the answer to that question without having to make a U-turn and go back to your house. So, okay, so here's somebody named Bob that wants to know more about security cameras. So we'll put that in the agenda. And there's, of course, home automation covers lots of things. My favorite home automation device is a water sensor that tells you if something in your house is leaking, like your water line to your ice maker or your washing machine or your dishwasher, so that you can stop it before it causes thousands and thousands of dollars of damage. Later you can ask me how I know. Okay, so as always, have mask, will travel. Here's our custom-made masks made by Alex. And I am making house calls with my mask. And we can also do screen sharing if you prefer on most things. Some things don't work on a screen share. So again, please give this a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and click the little bell if you want to be notified, besides the GoFor Gazette, on when we broadcast. And it would be nice if you'd share this link or the GoFor Gazette with your friends and neighbors that have Apple devices, so we can help more people at the same time. So, thank you all, every one of you, for joining today. Look forward to seeing you next week, and have a great rest of your week.